shooting him. She talked about running over him with her car, poisoning him.
Powerful testimony in Van Buren County Court from an old friend of a woman currently facing life in prison for the murder of her husband. Thank you for joining us for News Channel 3 Live at 6. I'm Princess Johnny Steverson. Today closes out the second week in the trial of Linda Stermer. Stermer is being retried for the murder of her husband in 2007. Authorities accuse her of setting fire to her home and then running over and killing her husband with a van. And it was an explosive day of testimony today, with witnesses describing financial burdens, infidelity, and even threats of violence. News Channel 3's Colin Roos has the latest.
I called the police because she called me hysterical and said that she had a gun and wanted me to give her one good reason not to shoot him.
A former friend of Linda Stermer describing what she heard just 2 months before the fatal fire that killed her husband. Week 2 of testimony concluded with a closer look at her home life and relationships from a variety of witnesses, including her brother-in-law, her son, and a man who says he had an affair with her in late 2006. Co-worker Kate Fox made several serious allegations against her, saying Stermer had a secret phone her family didn't know about and that she was deeply unhappy in her marriage.
She talked about shooting him. She talked about running over him with her car, poisoning him.
Fox stated her friendship with Stermer ended after the fire over an unpaid debt. The defense attempted to discredit her words by going over her previous testimony to Michigan State Police, saying she never brought up previous incidents.
Nothing in that transcript that where you swore to tell the truth that I just read says anything that you told the police about Linda saying, give me one reason why I shouldn't shoot that guy. Am I right?
An attorney for Stermer's insurance company also took the stand, talking about his interview with her shortly after the fire. In the transcript, she described a tumultuous relationship, racked by financial problems, and Stermer's allegation that her husband forced himself on her the night before the fire. The attorney interviewed her twice in 2007 and felt that her stories weren't consistent.
There was a shifting take on things as I would probe into details. When one thing wouldn't match up with another, I'd ask about it, and then we'd get a slight change.
When her son Corey took the stand, he recounted the morning of the fire, stating that his mother told him and his brothers to leave the house as she and her husband were going to discuss splitting up property. Linda Stermer looked away as he described not getting a final chance to say goodbye to his father.
It was a general rule that we couldn't go to a friend's house, we couldn't go anywhere unless we had said goodbye.
The trial will continue on Tuesday when Stermer's 2 other sons are expected to testify, along with the first defense witnesses. In Van Buren County, Colin Roos, News Channel 3.
New tonight at 6, we're hearing from the congressman who helped get a Michigan couple in